Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of NHL News/Rumors. Today we're going to talk about the deep dive that happened just the other day. I recorded this video before, but after rewatching it a couple of times, it didn't meet up to my standards when it comes down to videos or just the commentary overall. It just didn't flow right. Like, it didn't feel right or anything like that. So I didn't want to release it to you guys then. You have to take it down later, then redo it anyways. So we're going to talk about the deep dive and what happened in the deep dive and what we've seen so far regarding it. I'm going to jump onto EA's website. If you guys haven't already, I'll leave a link in the description to the blog post that I'm reading, where I'm just going to take notes from, and then we're going to paraphrase on them. So we're going to talk about a couple of things, my opinions on the next evolution of their skating system, the empowered AI, and that stuff. So the one I'm more interested in is the empowered AI completely overhauled for all of their AI player systems, which is actually a little bit more interesting for me because I've been having a problem with NHL 24 with Be a Pro. I'll give you guys a little backstory here. So Be a Pro in NHL 24, in the previous NHLs also I had this problem, but I've seen it more in NHL 24, is where I try to set up a play when I go into the other zone and try to set up, when NHL players, when they set up in the zone, they pass it around a little bit, get the players moving, get the goalie moving and stuff like that. In NHL 24, if you try to do that and you pass up to the defenseman and the defenseman's supposed to pass it around and stuff, or you pass it to the centerman or the winger or something like that, and you're supposed to move the puck around in hockey. But in NHL 24, currently with the AI, as soon as you give them the puck, they shoot it right away and then it doesn't go anywhere. They might pass it once or twice and that's it. But looking at the gameplay trailer and looking at how the players are actually set up in their actual zones regarding the defense and wingers and the centerman, it actually looks pretty damn good in my opinion. And I'm actually pretty happy with that. The only way if we can really look into this is if we actually play the game and stuff like that and see if they actually stay in the zone for a little bit, pass the puck around and stuff like that. It's not even going to be on, it doesn't have to be on a power play. Just the ability to stay in the opposite team's zone and just pass the puck around to get the goalie moving and maybe lose some of his energy so you can have a better shot of getting a goal, which was the whole purpose regarding NHL 24 with the new zone timing. Or the pressure system, a staying pressure system. So the whole point of that system was for people to stay in the zone, pass around a little bit, get the players moving, get the goalie moving, and stuff like that. And I think they might have fixed it with the new AI overhaul. I'm hoping they actually did, with the Ice Q is what they're calling all three of them in this version of the game. I forget what they called it last year. I might have to look it up what they called it last year, but I'm pretty sure they renamed something in this to make it seem like it's new, classic EA type of style. But the next gen vision controls, once watching the gameplay trailer a couple of times and doing the live reaction, if you guys haven't seen my live reaction to the gameplay trailer, I believe it's on the channel, so make sure you guys go check it out. I believe it's in the past live streams category on my channel. You guys can go watch it, and you guys can see my initial reaction to the gameplay. And I break it down a little bit in that video, and I talked about it. But next gen vision controls is there to allow you to create more time and space on the ice, providing fresh abilities, improvements, and overall just skating ability of the players. And now you can instead of targeting just the puck, or I don't know how they targeted it before, but now when you're in the offensive zone, the net is like the target. So you skate with the net. That opens up like the body, creating the ability to skate and attack the net, shoot the puck, or pass anywhere in the offensive zone for a more authentic way of playing, which I'm always looking for more realism when it comes down to NHL, especially when it comes down to the games. Slowly I've been moving my Be a Pro series to like more realistic type of Be a Pro. I think it's just a little bit more fun to have it more realistic than me just going into the zone, shooting the puck, and it goes in pretty much every single time. I want to make it more realistic. I want to make it harder and stuff like that. So I think with the new skating abilities, the new vision control that they have in NHL 25, I think that'll be a big improvement with the game overall. And the one thing I'm really looking at too is the new reactive actions. Like the collision avoidance animations allows players to swim past one another into a position smoothly. Like the pros no longer running into each other and getting tangled up with each other. They kind of had this problem with NHL 24, but I kind of use it to my advantage online, and I think a lot of people did this also, is where if you want to get your friend on a breakaway and you pass him the puck and then you run into the other player that's trying to chase him down, like you just skate into him and like you just kind of block him, which would actually be called interference in the NHL, but in NHL 24 it's nothing. Like nothing really comes out of it. Then so you block that player to let your teammate skate around. So hopefully that actually fixes that issue, but I'm hoping that it doesn't, because I still use that when I do play online and stuff like that, because I love when the other team gets like mad and then they send me a message saying like all sorts of stuff. It's actually really funny. I just do it for the laughs, because like at this point playing online with NHL 24 is just awful, and it's so bad. Like one game you might win and the next like 6 games you'll lose by like 20. It's absolutely ridiculous. They need to make it more realistic online. They need to make it harder to score online, in my opinion. But another thing I want to take a look at is the skill-based one-timers. So now I think now I had like a couple days to actually think about this, because my first impression of this was it's going to make it easier to do one-timers. The one most annoying shot that I don't like in this game currently is the one-timers. It's so hard to... It's not hard to pull off. That's what kind of pisses me off about it, because it's easy scoring for the other opponents, like for the people that you're facing against. And I like it to be hard. Like online gaming, for me, like back in the day, I loved competitive gaming. I love the aspect of facing players that are better than me, so I can learn and say like, hey, I can play against these people and learn how they play, and then maybe I can adapt that into how I play. So I love more skill-based type of stuff. And if it only relies on, like, if it's just like it's not an online thing, which is probably going to be a skill-based one-timer thing online, and you might have to include a couple perks. There might be some downsides, there might be some upsides to it, but overall, I love having the skill-based type of thing regarding the one-timers. So if you timed it correctly, you unleashed a skill-based one-timer, which is more powerful and accurate. If your timing is off, the shot accuracy drops, and stuff like that. That's absolutely amazing. I love that. So they also made some general improvements across goalie, hitting, and the pressure system. And I'll go through some of them here. I won't go through all of them because it's a pretty big list, and I don't want to make this video like super long. Also, because I'm not really good at reading, so I want to kind of keep it short, but keep it a good length and actually talk about it and stuff like that. So they improved the poke checking and the puck cover responsiveness and the in the solving of it. Also, they also improved. This is for goalie, by the way. Sorry, this is for goalie. Improvements to save motions coming into goalie posts. Increase the save range, including better solving for lacrosse goals. So, I don't know if the AI would do lacrosse goals in goalie, or when you do play goalie and be a pro, or online. Well, online, you're facing against other players that probably will do the lacrosse goal on you. So having the increased range to for the lacrosse goals to help maybe potentially save them is huge. So there's more things about goalie. Like I said, if you guys want to read up on this yourself, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But if you guys don't want to click links, because I know a lot of people are afraid of clicking links and stuff like that, I am too. So don't worry. Just go to ea.com/games/NHL/NHL like -25, or just go to the EA website and search up their games, like their upcoming games. You'll see NHL 25. Click on it, then you'll see a tab at the top. It says news and stuff like that. So if you guys don't want to click the link, it's completely fine. You can just head over to the EA website and stuff like that. So, all right, let's talk about the hidden system, or some improvements to the hidden system. Like I said, I'm not going to read it all, but we'll see. Improvements to the hit alignment to ensure more consistent outcomes. So they finally improved more of it. I've seen this in the gameplay trailer. The deep dive, where like you accidentally, like you try to shoot, but your player accidentally hits. Like he pulls up his arms and hits, like just randomly. They fixed that. That won't happen anymore in NHL 25, which is great. A couple of my friends that I play with have complaining about that the entire year with NHL 24. So improve to shove and hit conflicts with shooting controls. That's what I was just talking about. So there we go. Also, bigger hits are the largest stamina loss. So the bigger the hits, the more stamina you lose. The smaller hits, the less stamina you lose, and stuff like that. So also they also added the AI will now use hip check. So the AI will hip check you now in I believe offline and online game modes. So that'll be pretty interesting to see how big the AI will actually just hip check you. One of my favorite things to do in NHL 24 is the hip check. One of my favorite things. I absolutely love it. So also the player size factor is more into hitting outcomes. So the bigger player, you probably get more hits than the small player and stuff like that. So, but the sustained pressure system, they updated the pressure system. I loved this in the beginning of NHL 24, but after a couple of updates, it came pretty much useless. So hopefully this will encourage people to stay in the zone and build up pressure and stuff like that. Like I said earlier in this video, a team that activates pressure will receive a 20% increase to their on-ice player stamina meters. So once you build up pressure in people's zones, you will receive a 20% bonus when it comes down to stamina. So it's kind of an incentive to actually build up pressure. Like I said, in the first couple of months of NHL 24, people did it. People built up pressure and stuff like that. It was actually really fun to play the game. And then after a couple updates, EA ruined it. So hopefully they don't do that this time. Hopefully they don't give in to the pressure of people complaining about it. Like, oh, it's hard to score. It's hard to do this. It's hard to do that. Just like I said, for me, online gaming, when it comes down to like skill-based, it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be easy. So once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is a little bit longer than the first take that I did for this video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it anyways. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the deep dive. If you guys haven't seen it already, make sure you guys search it up on YouTube and stuff like that. Like I said, my live reaction here is on my channel, so if you guys actually want to watch that, it's here on the channel. Make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe for some more NHL 25 news/rumors, but also when the game fully comes out, we'll be doing a Be a Pro, hopefully a franchise live stream mode game mode, and maybe some online stuff with maybe my mods and maybe some of you guys as well, since it is more crossplay now. So it's better crossplay now than ever before. But anyways, my name is Justin or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.